Hello everyone, welcome to Fat 50 and Running a Marathon. This is the Thicker Thin Thursday video for the 23rd of June 2022. Something kind of funny happened here at my house last night, at least it was funny from my perspective. My roommate ordered a great deal of ice cream to be delivered, and when the grocery delivery arrived and we brought it in, started unloading the bags, we discovered not only was it not ice cream, it was radically different than ice cream. It was 2 large containers of tofu and lots of fresh produce, and that was it. Nothing in a bag, nothing from a box. It was all healthy, and it got me thinking about how I think I've fallen into the rut once again of avoiding carbs altogether, because I noticed that my energy levels have been extremely low. And last year, for March, I decided I was going to have a no-starch March, and I cut out any starch I could think of: potatoes, rice, pasta, bread, crackers, you name it, I didn't eat it. And I did feel a little better, but I also was lacking energy. And so what I discovered was that I have to have at least some carbs in my system. And I've noticed that I've been lacking energy lately and wondering what was that all about. And then I realized that I've been pretty much removing carbs from my diet altogether. And it got me thinking about, the reason I started thinking about this was because I was looking at a grocery delivery, a grocery order that was so diametrically opposed from ours, and thinking about how much ice cream over the course of time I eat, and thinking how I could probably learn something from whoever this was and their dietary habits, and how much better their diet was than mine. But so I started thinking, well, what specifically is wrong with my diet? And of course, I do probably eat, I do eat too much sugar. There's no doubt about it. But I have a tendency to, I've gotten in such a habit of avoiding carbs that I don't think I have enough in my system sometimes, and I forget. I have such an avoidance to carbs that I forget that sometimes I have to incorporate them in. And so I've decided what I'm going to do is try to look into healthy carbs. As I've been reading my non-runner's marathon trainer, it mentions several times over that the need for carbs, the need for carb energy, and so I realize that if I'm going to be running and going to be training for running, I'm going to need some carbs in my system. I'm going to have to accept the fact that I have to eat these carbs in order to power up. So the point being, I'm realizing I've heard before there's such a thing as a good carb. I've heard keto people say that even. So it is my intention to find out those good carbs, figure out exactly how to balance carbs into my diet, and with any success at all, have the energy that I need to start training in August, when I have to get really sincere about this whole running thing. Well, that's the summation for this week, and I hope you're doing well. And remember, only by taking care of ourselves first are we capable of taking care of others. Thanks for watching. Topher.